designs changed the world of fashion. And the empire she built still bears her name. But before she was Chanel, she was Coco.
J'ai perdu mon pauvre Coco, Coco mon chien que j'adore.
Coco.
Trocadéro, il est loin s'il court encore.
Si, j'aime bien.
Thanks for joining us. We're here today with Anne Fontaine, who's the director of Coco before Chanel. And Anne, let me just ask you, tell me a little bit about the film.
It is a film about the youth of Gabrielle Chanel, who is this famous French stylist, a French icon. But what is interesting, I think, in the movie, it is all the way she inspires. She gets the inspiration. When she was young, she was very poor. She was on the center of France, and we see directly how she evaluated and how she's going to be so different and to invent the modern wife, the new wife of the next century.
So let's just change gears a little and talk about why did you decide to become a director?
I didn't decide exactly. I was an actress, and I didn't like very much to be an actress. I felt uncomfortable and not a very good actress, I think also. I quit when I was 25. And I say what I can do in movies. I wanted to stay in movies, but I didn't know what to do exactly. And I began to write, and I tried to make this script. I hoped at this time that it will be bought by somebody, by a producer. But it never happened, and it's like that. I began to think maybe I have to shoot myself this script, It was a very, not bizarre, but way to be a director, because I never dreamed when I was very young. I never think, oh, I want to be a director.
There still aren't enough women directors in the world. So what are some challenges that you might have faced as a woman director?
Well, that's true what you say, but we are lucky in France. It's a little different than in the United States or in Italy or in Germany or even in England. Of course, it is dominated by men directors, all the cinema industry. Sometimes if a woman hesitated, a director, they say, oh, she doesn't know what she wants. And if it's a man, they say, oh, he's thinking a lot. That's a little that, but frankly, for me, it was very natural. I didn't suffer about that.
Regarde-les avec leur meringue sur la tête. J'ai l'impression d'être dans une pâtisserie. Parfois, j'ai honte pour elles.
Tu es un anarchiste.
J'ai le dégoût très sûr.
Well, we're talking about Chanel, and Coco takes a lot of risks in her career. So what are some of the risks that you've taken in your career?
Well, I take, to begin, as I began, it was a real risk for me because I was afraid that everybody around me says, you never shoot a movie, you don't know how it works, nothing, because I don't have any technical, I didn't know how the camera moves, only instinct. You can't be a director if you don't take risk. You have to choose another kind of work, I think.
And I'm going to just wrap up with a question that I've been dying to ask you, so I save it for the end. So what do you think, what are your thoughts about American cinema?
It's difficult to speak generally, because American cinema, it is many different directors, I like authors, and in cinema American, you have authors. And there is an energy in the American cinema, certain American movies, not the products. You have two kind of movies very different here. You have the products and you have the work of authors. Even if they do differently than France, it is a very energetic cinema, yes. And so different than ours, And it's, I think, American directors like also French cinema because it's another way to express things. We are more psychological, French, more intellectual in a certain way, and the Americans, when it's good, they are more physically but emotionally more direct.
Thanks, Anne, for participating in our interview today.
Okay.
Thanks for
thank
coming
you.
in today.
Okay.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
Toutes les femmes te regardent.
Toutes les femmes te regardent, toi.